Let's see. I don't have chat open right now. Hold up. I don't know if anyone said anything. I didn't have chat open. Okay.
Assume something is a lie, and I work backwards to prove that it is true. That's the way I think. If you're showing only the kills of the terrorists, and you're not reporting the civilian deaths, I think there's...
Dragons, elementals, max parrots, and that.
The reason for that. Oh, there's this guy, Dishonest Abe. The implication. This is just me again. Look, this is the way I approach everything. I assume something is a lie, and I work backwards to prove that it is true. That's the way I think. If you're showing only the kills of the terrorists, and you're not reporting the civilian deaths, I think there's a reason for that. Oh, there's this guy, Dishonest Abe. Pakistan loses, bro.
It's been 36 hours
put him
since
in the
India struck
crosshairs?
Pakistan, and their losses are mounting. India has demolished 9 major terror hubs. Pakistani leaders have done the rest by going on international news channels and completely exposing themselves.
He looks like that.
The images and sound bites tell the story. Let's start with the major terrorist facilities, Muridke and Bahawalpur. Muridke is called the nursery of terrorism, and for good reason. It is located just 40 kilometers from Lahore. Muridke is home to the Lashkar-e-Toiba. In fact, it houses the Lashkar's beating heart, the Markaz-e-Toiba, a 200-acre fortress of fanaticism. Let that sink in. 200 acres.
Is that it now?
For a terror complex. It makes it one of the largest terror complexes in the world.
Not
Hundreds
anymore.
of people are recruited and radicalized here. They are trained to kill, destroy, and die. Let me pull a satellite image for you. This is the Lashkar complex in Muridke, a fully functional complex with schools, hospitals, and living
That was bombed
quarters.
yesterday? Yeah.
Ajmal Kasab was trained here. Osama bin Laden gave money to build a mosque here.
That's the OG
It is
Terry.
clearly a hub for terrorists.
That's the OG, man.
And this is where
there
India
he is.
struck on Wednesday night. Satellite images show extensive damage, especially to this complex.
Two
know that guy?
were fired by India in the premises we are standing, and the other 2 attacks were carried out after a brief gap.
He looks so
And,
happy.
The whole 4 attacks
Yeah,
were
he
carried out
did.
in less than 10 minutes. So 4 buildings have been demolished. One is the admin block just behind you, and the mosque behind me, and additionally 2 residences.
So you've seen the demolished structure. Now let's take you to Bahawalpur, another major terror hub. This is home to the Jaish-e-Mohammed and its founder Masood Azhar. The main target was this structure, the Markaz Jamia Masjid Subhanallah
What does it look like
complex.
now?
This is the main headquarters of the Jaish. The complex included the residence of Masood Azhar, the mastermind of the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack of 2008.
Oh, wow.
The Markaz also had training facilities where youth were indoctrinated and radicalized. You can see the sprawling facility on your screens.
This looks
and
different.
this is what it looks like after India strikes.
Okay.
There is extensive damage.
You can see the
especially
hole.
to the Markaz.
Yeah. Yep. The explosions, which occurred at 2:30, had led to a total of 37 emergency cases being brought to us. This is a doctor from there. Among them, there were explosive-related injuries and chest trauma. Yeah, I would assume that.
14 people close to Masood Azhar were killed in the strike. 10
Holy
family
shit.
members and 4 aides neutralized by India.
10 family members.
One of them was Abdul Rauf
This
Azhar.
is the guy.
He is the brother of Masood Azhar. Rauf was the operational head of the Jaish-e-Mohammed. He was behind
Yeah,
the
he killed that
IC
American
814
journalist.
hijacking in 1999.
Yep.
He also kidnapped and killed Daniel Pearl, the American journalist from Wall Street
So
Journal.
this guy's like a career
In
terrorist.
killing Rauf, India has done the Americans a favor.
And we finally
I want to
got him?
underline this. Through Operation Sindoor, India has
Damn.
avenged an American journalist too.
That's a rip bozo.
But I would say don't wait for a thank you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Coming back to Muridke and Bahawalpur, these were not random targets. Together, they represented the twin pillars of Pakistan's terror machine. Ideological radicalization in Muridke and operational planning in Bahawalpur.
I mean, if they actually killed him
India
and he was
struck
there,
both of
I
them
gotta
in
believe
one
India
night.
on this one. Why the fuck
it
do
was
you
quite
have
a
like a
setback to
terrorist
Pakistan's terror
MVP in your area?
This double whammy was not enough. There was more trouble yesterday. In Rawalpindi, a drone hit the city's cricket stadium. This was just
Yeah,
before
how did he get here?
Super League match. Pakistan Super League match, which included foreign players.
Smart move by
the
India.
organizers
Yeah,
are
it
shifting
is.
the remaining matches to Karachi. Reports say some players from England are looking to leave the country. This will be another blow to Pakistani cricket, which is already down in the dumps. Meanwhile, airports in Lahore, Karachi and Sialkot remain shut.
Bro,
no
she's just
flights are
talking
taking off
shit.
from there, and that means more losses for Pakistan's dilapidated airline industry. In the
Jesus.
restive province of Balochistan, there have been twin attacks. 14 Pakistan Army soldiers were killed yesterday.
God
The Baloch
damn.
Liberation Army has claimed responsibility. So long story short, the generals in Rawalpindi are suffering one setback after another. And the so-called leaders in Islamabad are adding to their misery. Look at their defense minister, Khwaja Asif. Yesterday he went on CNN, the American channel, and he claimed that Pakistan had downed 5 Indian jets.
Yeah, that's what I heard
The
yesterday.
anchor asked him for evidence. Do you know what Asif said? He said it's all over social media. That's their source of information, social media. Next time, maybe he'll be quoting his family WhatsApp group. And this is Pakistan's defense minister. Unfortunately for them, there are more such specimens. Like Information Minister Ataullah Tarar, he is denying the existence of terror camps altogether. He says India attacked.
What
civilian
is
camps.
this?
You fought well, mortal. You will not find success alone. And so, 'tis like before. Prove your worth.
Pakistan has never struck first, but we have the right to self-defense.
Oh, this is the guy
And
from
the way civilians
yesterday.
have been targeted, and I have, pictures and images of women and children who are badly injured in hospitals. So civilian localities,
Yep, dishonest
accommodations,
Abe.
the mosque which has been attacked.
The fact is, India did not attack Pakistan. India struck terror camps in Pakistan, and it demolished the factory floor of global terrorism. Murid
Well,
ke
if they
famous
didn't
terrorist
attack
Bahawalpur
terror
radicalizes
groups,
them and Rawalpindi
then why did the
is
bombs
very
kill a
established.
terrorist?
Time Pakistan understands
Like, and this isn't like this is like a Steph Curry level terrorist too. Like this guy's been in the game for years. I mean, yeah, like how is it? How did this happen? How Pakistan get nukes? I don't know. Is this, what is this, like a kill cam montage? Oh God.
By now, the world knows about India's Operation Sindoor. A bold message was sent to Pakistan. Terrorism will not be tolerated. Multiple terror sites were hit.
Yeah.
Some of them were deep inside Pakistan. So what made these strikes so precise and so devastating? Let me break it down for you.
Satellites?
9 terror sites were targeted by India, 5 in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir or POK, and the others were in Pakistan's Punjab. But the 2 main strikes were on Murid Ke and Bahawalpur.
I have to
Both in
admit,
Punjab's-
you give too much
in
effort to
Pakistan's
the videos,
Punjab
yeah.
province. In Murid Ke, the
This is
headquarters
a
of
lot.
Lashkar-e-Toiba was hit. In Bahawalpur,
They
the
attacked their
headquarters
ports?
of Jaish-e-Mohammed was taken out. So what did India use
Wait.
to
So-
carry out this operation?
So there's multiple.
First, let's talk about the Air Force.
There's multiple Terry
They were at the
MVPs
heart
here.
of this mission. Frontline fighter jets
How is
like
it
the
that you're
Rafale
bombing
and
civilian
Pakistan,
places,
they
but all
took
the
off
Terry
from air
MVPs
bases
are
in
there?
Central and northern India. They maneuvered themselves into what is called
How did this
an
happen?
optimal firing position. Then they launched long-range
They got
missiles,
2 OGs?
mainly the Scalp.
No, apparently it was
Let me
3.
tell you about this missile. The Scalp can penetrate hardened bunkers and command posts, and this missile is stealthy. That explains how the Scalp flew undetected into Pakistan. It has a range of up to 400 kilometers.
Damn.
The Rafales fired these missiles while staying in the Indian airspace, and all of this happened at 1 o'clock in the night.
Yeah, it's
Scalp
usually
hit
when
the
they do
target
the
in
bombs.
Bahawalpur in 12 minutes. The Jaish-e-Mohammed headquarters were hollowed out.
How many freedom units is that?
I've shown you the damage.
Like 300 miles or something like that. I don't know. Nobody knows. 180. Yeah, I don't remember. So this is the
And
Terry
into the
headquarters. Missile penetrates structure before exploding. Damn.
These images show what the Scalp has achieved, what it's capable of. Now let's look at some of the other weapons that were used, like the hammer. And I'm not talking
What?
about the household tool. This one is an acronym. HAMMER stands for Highly Agile Modular Munition Extended Range. HAMMER.
Bro, this is so
Think of it
good.
as a smart bomb, a bomb with a brain. Once it is launched, it can alter its path to reach the target. It is almost impossible to intercept.
Oh my
It has a
God.
range of up to 70 kilometers. And this bomb, too, was launched by Rafale jets, again from well within the Indian airspace. And it destroyed terror sites closer to India's border. So the Scalp missile and the Hammer bomb were the weapons of choice for the Air Force.
Yeah.
What about the Indian Army? They too were part of the Operation Sindoor. They struck the terror targets in POK, Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. With what? Suicide drones, particularly the Sky Striker. This is a loitering munition. It has a range of up to 100 kilometers. It can stay airborne for nearly 2 hours before crashing into the target.
Damn.
And it is quite hard to detect. But do you know the best part
It was like
of
an
the
Amazon
Sky Striker?
package.
This lethal drone is made in India by a weapons firm based in Bengaluru. This is Indian innovation at its finest. Homegrown, precise, and deadly. The weapons
So they
we
didn't
just
even
told
know
you
about this one.
were a sample of the types of ammunition used. These were the tip of the sword. In the background was a silent force, electronic warfare units, Indian systems that jammed enemy radars, blinded Pakistan's tracking stations, and disrupted communication grids. The entire operation was a well-coordinated effort. The Indian Armed Forces worked together to achieve their objectives. But let's be clear, Operation Sindoor was not about weapons, it was about intent.
It really.
India targeted terrorist camps, not civilian areas. not Pakistani military
Well, yeah,
installations.
that's why they killed
The mission
terrorists.
was over in 25 minutes flat. The kind of weapons used were meant for targeted destruction. This was not an act of war. This was a mission to build deterrence with precision. It was retaliation with restraint. And it was a declaration that India's red lines are real. India's strikes were tactical, but their impact is strategic.
So, how are they saying that these are civilian places if they keep killing terrorists?
Today, the Sensex fell over.
How does this happen?
This is a drop of 0.5%. The Sensex is an index.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Nifty also
Okay.
lower, down
She's lying? You think the guy didn't die?
as top 50 companies.
He's actually alive the whole time? I don't know.
Strong, but they lost steam as the day wore on. By afternoon, there was a fair
I guess
bit of
terrorists hide and live in civilian spaces.
PG stocks.
Well, yeah, they do. That way it makes it look worse if you attack them.
All of these stocks came under pressure.
So basically what they do is, this is what it seems like they're doing at least,
Was quite
is that they're trying to hide in civilian spaces, use people as effective human shields, go out and target other civilians, and you can't go and attack them because then there's collateral damage. That's what it seems like's happening. It does. That's what it seemed like. I'm looking at this because it's like at the beginning, I didn't really trust the India, like, yeah, sure, right? Yo, we're only attacking terrorist organizations. But how is it that
they're betting on
you just randomly blew up 3 OG Terrys?
defense sector.
How did this happen?
Across the border,
Well, probably because it wasn't a civilian fucking area.
training had to be paused in Karachi.
That's what I fucking bet. Yeah, I mean, you just use a little bit of logic here, and there it is.
In today's trade, the KSE 30. This is after
Yeah, what a coincidence.
clearly a casualty of Operation Sindoor.
Hop up.
India's strike is bleeding. Another index, the KSE 100, also crashed today. It fell by over 7,300 points. This is a drop of almost 7%. Since the Pahalgam
Wow.
attack, the KSE 100 has fallen by 13%.
Jesus.
And the KSE 30 is down by nearly 14%. Pakistani traders are waiting for tomorrow. That's when the IMF board is meeting. They will decide on Pakistan's bailout extension. Will they get more money? That decision comes tomorrow. So the markets are quite nervous. They're under immense pressure. Guess who's making the most of it? Pakistan's iron brother China. Chinese defense companies are rallying.
Lily.
Some of them surged by double digits. And who are these winners? Avic Chengdu is one of them. Avic makes China's JF-17 and J-10C
course.
jets. Yesterday, its stock
Of
soared by
course.
17%. Today, it rose by close to 20%. So taken together, that's a 36%
People can't accept
rise
that.
in
It'll
2
expose their
days.
double standard
In
with
a month,
Israel.
Avic has gained 53%.
I don't know.
Pakistan operates both of these jets, the JF-17 and the J-10C. And China supplies nearly 82% of Pakistan's arms.
Lily.
So while India and Pakistan face off, Beijing's defense sector
So
is
this seems like a really good, like, China's probably,
Whoa.
this is great for
If there's
China.
a full-blown war, Pakistan would need more weapons.
Why are they standing there?
And it has just one
Oh, I guess it's
supply
a
to turn
parade.
to, which is China. So if Pakistan loses any equipment in conflict, Beijing will replenish it, possibly
Well, that's
quickly
convenient.
enough to keep the fight going. And this has nothing to do with product quality or innovation. This is purely about geopolitics. Investors are chasing the momentum. It may not last. This is at best a speculative spike.
If India threatens
a reaction to
Pakistan's
the current
existence, we will
events
make
and
sure
not
no
the
other
fundamentals
country
of these
survives.
companies. So how long would it hold? That depends on how the
What?
border situation evolves. India and Pakistan stand.
This guy
on the
seems
brink
like an
of war.
asshole.
Investors are not waiting for escalation; they are already pricing it in. And defense stocks are where that bet
Appears
is
to be
landing.
accurate, yeah.
Let's once again take you to the situation in Jammu
He
as
said
it
if our
develops.
existence is under
There
threat,
have
then
been
nobody
strikes
will
from the
exist.
Pakistani side.
What the
Defense
fuck?
sources saying that we are aware of an attempt and we are fully prepared to thwart what is coming from the other side. We've seen missiles, 8 missiles launched from Pakistan targeting Jammu Civil Airport, Samba,
Oh my
Arispura,
God.
Arnia, Aknoor, Srinagar, Jaisalmer and nearby areas.
Putin said
All
the
of
same
these
thing about
project
Russia?
trials were
Yeah, he did.
successfully intercepted by the S-400 air defense system. Multiple locations came under attack: Hoshiarpur, Pathankot, In Baramulla too, locals heard 2 explosions. In Kathua, Samba and Aknoor, which is also in Jammu. And drones fired at Jaisalmer too. 8 missiles have been shot down by
Okay.
India in Jammu.
Okay.
And the target was, among the targets
Yeah,
was
look
the
at
Jammu
this.
airport, of course, a civilian airport. The drones were successfully neutralized mid-air.
So these
through
videos are the
coordinated
ones that are
deployment of
accurate.
advanced technologies. No damage, no casualties have been reported so far. An assessment of the situation is still on. Like I said, this is a developing situation. 8 projectiles, mostly surface-to-surface missiles, have been shot down by India's air defense mechanisms. This is the update that we have for you from Jammu. Pakistan striking
So
civilian
nobody even got
facilities
killed.
yet again in India.
It was all for nothing. Wow. Yeah. What a waste of money. Yeah, for what? Took them down at 100% rate? Yeah. 16 killed on the borderline? Well, no, I'm saying about this area. God damn.
Jammu and parts of Rajasthan, as you can see. The emergency response system is on. Civilian
I would
airports
bet.
in a lot of these places have not been operational as a
Islamabad
precaution.
targets Jammu airport? So they're trying to bomb a
And
civilian
air raid
airport?
sirens being heard across Jammu and parts of Srinagar as well.
That's
We're waiting for
interesting.
more updates to come in. These are pictures that we have from Jaisalmer in Rajasthan.
Funniest
again,
thing is
very
probably
close to the border
all our
with
tax
Pakistan.
money. It's actually China's tax money. Yeah, China has to pay for this one.
From the looks of it,
This isn't
this
as
is
much of
going
our problem.
to escalate.
And our money. Oh, yeah, a little bit, right?
8 missiles from Pakistan directed
They're targeting
at
civilians?
Satwari,
Well, that's
Samba,
what terrorists
Alispura
do.
and Ernia, all intercepted
It would make
and
sense.
blocked by air defense units.
Did not
these
find what I
images
needed.
are
If I had one of those.
similar
Pakistan's attacking civilian
to
spaces.
the Hamas-style
Shit.
attacks on Israel. These are pictures from Aknoor, which also has
Hamas.
a military base. Multiple cheap rockets have been used by Pakistan. The army operating and behaving like the Hamas terrorist organization. We'll bring you a report later on the show on
Oh,
how they've
boy.
copy-pasted the Hamas playbook.
This isn't gonna. Oh,
You
God.
remember that last month the ISA and Hamas met in Pakistan.
Oh,
occupied
no. Are
Kashmir,
they gonna start
and we've
supporting these
seen a
guys,
lot of
too?
similarities in how they operate since.
Oh, no. Oh, no. God, no. Not again. Free Pakistan. Yeah, get ready. Let's say squat up. Yeah,
During
holy
conflicts, there's a lot of focus on social media. Sometimes governments tighten their grip. They may even curb internet access. In Pakistan, it's the opposite though. For months now, Twitter or X had been shadow banned in Pakistan.
Wait, really?
Most users used a VPN to log on to X. But yesterday they noticed a difference. X was accessible in Pakistan even without a VPN.
So you can
You
just-
know why? Because Pakistan wants to amplify its fake news. Yesterday we debunked some of it and we've decided to keep it going. Let me show you the first piece of Pakistani fake news. This picture claims to show a destroyed S-400
no.
defense system. In reality, this is a picture from 2023. It shows an explosion in Moscow.
Bro.
Next, we have a video. This one supposedly shows slain Indian soldiers. Again,
Schizo-
totally false. This video dates back to 2011 and it doesn't show slain Indian soldiers. It shows eliminated terrorists.
Oh.
I'll pull out another example for you. This picture is supposed to show a downed Indian drone,
Yeah.
apparently
Right?
somewhere in Gujranwala.
Yeah, this.
Again, completely wrong, false.
Oh.
This is actually from the Russia-Ukraine war. The picture dates back to 2022.
Oh, God.
Another video claims to show an attack on the Amritsar airbase. You
So
can
the-
see a massive fire in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
But let me tell you, this is not Amritsar, nor is it an airstrike. This is actually the image of a wildfire in Chile. The same video was shared last year as well. Back then, it was supposedly showing
So they got
Iranian strikes
Pakistan out
on
there
Israel.
writing fan fiction?
So there's a clear pattern here. The same pictures, the same strategy, the same objective. The only difference is the theater. And we've
Oh,
got more examples
jeez.
for you. A video that shows soldiers waving a white flag. Pakistani accounts say these are Indian soldiers waving white flags.
The Indians are surrendering.
Flag of surrender.
Yeah. Why would the
In fact,
Indians
it's the
surrender?
opposite. This video is from 2019. It shows Pakistani soldiers waving the white flag. Why? To recover bodies of their slain soldiers. I'll show you two more videos, both posted by the same account on X.
Bro, this
The first
woman
one
is a
appears to show
legend.
the aftermath of an attack.
Oh
you can
my
see fires
God.
raging in between. You can also see some soldiers on the
She's
ground. The
cooking
caption
them?
says,
Yes.
"Scenes of India's destruction."
This is crazy.
Indian soldiers don't use this uniform
Scenes of
anymore.
Indians'
It
destruction.
is either old or it's fake. And here's the final video.
Oh.
It claims to show an Indian drone being shot down over Lahore. We
Right.
searched this image on social media. It is at least 8 days old, and it doesn't show Indian drones or Lahore. This attack happened in Ukraine. These are just some of the examples on social media. Right now, it's a flood of misinformation. Some videos may be posted out of ignorance. Others may have a nefarious agenda. Whatever the reason, it is extremely
If they
dangerous. Such
unblocked
videos
X,
can spread panic. They can demoralize the armed
absolutely are
forces,
trying
and they
to
can
spread
also trigger
misinformation.
miscalculations.
Of
So how
course
do we
they
stop
are.
this? There are 3 things that we can do as a country that we must do. First of all, as
This is
users,
crazy.
we have a responsibility. Do not believe everything you see online. Only rely on trusted sources. And if you're unsure, either fact check it or ignore it. Most importantly,
right.
do not forward it. Secondly, the government needs to vigorously fact check. The Press Information Bureau is doing a fairly good job. If need
Yeah.
be, they should rope in more fact checkers, basically pump more resources into it, at least on a temporary basis.
Yeah.
This needs to be challenged.
Video from
And
Indonesia.
finally, the government's communication is quite important. You see, misinformation spreads when there is a vacuum, when the government is silent.
That's true.
It seems that the government is aware of this. Overnight, social media was abuzz with hundreds of reports and videos. They claimed to show deadly attacks on Indian and Pakistani cities. So today, the government released a statement. Afterwards, they also briefed the media. Unlike yesterday, the Foreign Secretary also took questions today. Again, this is very important because only official information can keep misinformation at bay.
Yeah.
It's a delicate time for media houses too. We know the audience is eager for news and videos. But we can't just give you anything. On First Post, all our reports and images are verified. We source them from trusted news agencies and government departments. And for social media clips, we double check with our sources.
Even the
Sometimes,
wait, the
even
Taliban
this
are
system
telling them to calm
can
down?
betray you. And that's what happened
Wait,
yesterday.
what?
You may remember this video clip of a missile attack. It was widely played across news
Wait,
channels
what?
everywhere. And we got this clip from a reputed foreign
Even
news
they're saying,
agency.
guys,
But later,
calm
the
down.
same agency retracted
Support
it. In fact,
India?
multiple agencies offered this video and then retracted it later. They claimed that the source of the video was suspect. We have since tried to remove that content from our videos, but it shows you what the challenge is.
Oh, we saw that yesterday.
Everyone must be vigilant. If you're not an expert, even more so.
That's me.
Here at First Post, we will always try to do that. We won't just get you the news, we will get you the accurate news.
Holy shit.
The battle rages eternal.
Don't. No. No. We talked about this for real. Please don't do it. I'm not gonna okay. Two, one, let's go. Yeah!
She literally just told you.
I'll pick that up later. I promise. I love my planet.
I asked you for one thing. All of my friends are here and they're filming us and
It's like what we did on the wedding night.
One thing.
I was mad then too.
Do you understand basic human language? I thought that was fun.
No, it's not a joke. Jokes are supposed to be funny.
No one found that
Is it
funny.
funny now?
Are you serious? Bon appetit. Oh, you gotta try. You're gonna moan appetit.
This was up to me. This would be
You thought
a
it was
divorce
funny, right?
party and not a vow renewal.
Did it hurt when you walked right into that?
Okay, you know what? We can just settle this right here. You can have your cake and eat it too. Oh my god.
Ooh, alone appetit.
Don't. No. We talked about this for real. Please don't.
Welcome to my court.
You fought well, Little.
I'll do what I can.
Don't do it. I'm not okay. 2, 1, let's go.
She literally just told you.
Dude,
I have an egg cut, I promise. I just don't have a bar right. 30 seconds? You think all that is fake? Literally.
A fine performance. From the smallest seed. Would you serve the wild hunt?
Holy Lord, Almighty Father, everlasting God, who once consigned that fallen tyrant to the flames of hell, who sent your only son into the world to crush that roaring tiger.
fuck me! Fuck me!
You come here.
It bears new strength. It will grow stronger in time.
Here to our campuses, you make an ass out of us with your f***ing clever editing. It's honestly pathetic. You're f***ing bothering us day to day. It's pathetic, dude.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Because facial identification, shit like that. Who cares?
So you're afraid of people finding out who you are?
I don't just. It's not. It's
We have
not,
a word for that. You know what that
dude,
is?
this is your platform.
Coward.
I encourage everybody to just make fun of him. Charlie, should I be celibate? Should I be celibate?
Dude, for a guy wearing a
Should I be
mask,
celibate?
I would be really careful about throwing around jokes to other people.
You come here to our campus.
Lawyer's reaction.
Leave? You just beeped coming off. So what'd you just steal from the store?
Still nothing.
Well, how come you were beeping?
I'm not beeping.
So who's your buddy? You are detained.
For what?
For suspicion of shoplifting. What?
When you catalog the facts of this case, two people left the store at the exact same time, and there was alarm bells that beeped, indicating that something from the store was potentially stolen. Now, after the officer began to make his inquiry, the man said, "No, I didn't steal anything," and he went back through the scanner detector, and it didn't beep, indicating that it was the other person that left the store who caused the alarms to go off. Ladies and gentlemen, it goes without saying that two people can leave the store at the exact same time without them even knowing each other, let alone being accomplices to theft. It makes this unjustifiable force because this officer.
When the comments say, "No wonder it takes you over 5 hours to clean a car. You're using the smallest tools you can to clean the whole thing." That's how you justify charging people over 200 pounds. Me. Using these small tools to get into the intricate areas is exactly the reason people wait 2 to 3 months for an appointment for me to detail their cars. And also the reason I can charge upwards of 200 pounds to do this.
How the fuck does he have this? Motherfucker.
When the comments say, no wonder it takes you a...
Spider-Man.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
What if he was like half bald? My lady.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh wow. Oh no, cry. Are you a dad? He has a hat that says Dada.
It will fulfill its duty.
No Arcanatron. Yikes.
Fight for Ardenweald.
I'm dead.
Yes, I am a father. I have one kid, and she gets whatever she wants.
Me too. Shut the fuck up.
That's right.
We have the same.
We're
baby
both poor. This is the cheapest one I could get. Do you work?
No, I'm a stay-at-home mom.
I'm a stay-at-home father.
Where's your baby mama?
She's also sleeping.
She's sleeping.
Yep, here to cheat.
My man is sleeping downstairs. He works tomorrow.
Well, tell your husband that you ran into the GOAT, the greatest of all time. He'll know who you're talking about. You ran into
Wait, that ass? Are you
goat.
like somebody I should know?
People have compared me to Will Smith.
I see it.
No, not physically speaking, just achievement-wise.
So why don't you cut the back of your head?
Aura.
Aura?
Yeah, I have hella aura.
Yeah, I see it. It's green and yellow and white.
And purple for royalty.
Purple for royalty. Sorry. Spider-Man.
Who's your favorite?
So basically, you're not going to have enough matter to build a Dyson sphere. If you took all of Jupiter and you try to make a Dyson sphere around the sun using all of it, the idea is that matter, that's like taking a human eyeball and trying to make a sphere around a basketball using that
So
material.
you're trying to harness the energy of a star
You're trying
using
to
this
absorb,
artificial.
You're trying to absorb it in matter, right? And then convert it to useful energy, right?
Right.
And so you do not have enough matter in the solar system
to create something
to create
larger.
something that you could put around
Because
the
it's
sun to
not
do that.
large enough, or because it can't hold.
Because it's not large. It's not. It's like
the stars are so much bigger than their planets.
Have you seen the garbage bags that Costco sells? You put one of those around a star. Come on,
Totally
guys.
get- no, so
They're hot.
So let me add to
Yeah.
what you just said, because it's
Yeah.
a brilliant revelation
Yeah,
regarding the material necessary.
Right. So basically, you're not gonna have. Have enough matter to build a Dyson sphere. If you took all.
No, not another one of these. No. This is... Guys, this is so degenerate. What is he doing? Bro, stop.
So, I don't have legs. This is my legs.
What the?
Oh, sweet Christ!
I didn't want you.
When this Elon hater realized he couldn't win, he got nasty. But Charlie Kirk's mic drop response left him speechless.
If you're so against the elite, why are you touting Elon Musk as a good example of
Because he's a great example. He also bought X, which saved freedom of speech in the West. He gave hundreds of millions of dollars to make sure Kamala Harris did not become president of the United States. Do you think he's done anything remarkable?
Depends on what you consider remarkable. It's
like, I don't know, launching rockets into orbit and then
he
landing
isn't
them?
the one launching the rockets. His employees are.
Okay, well, he's the inventor and the innovator of SpaceX.
He only has 4 patents to his name, not for anything related to SpaceX.
And how many do you have to your name?
I'm not trying to be Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's just, it's so easy to like criticize. I don't like Elon.
No, I'm not trying to be him. Another unrelated thing. When was the last time you updated your Wikipedia? Because it lists your height as 6'5". Could you stand up for a moment?
But would you like me to prove it?
Yeah.
I think I'm 6'5".
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree?
Yeah.
Facts don't care about feelings, my friend.
When this Elon hater realized he couldn't win, he got nasty. But Charlie Kirk's mic drop response left him speechless.
If you're so against the elite, why are you...
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. This burglar was caught by a cop, and he pretended to be an Amazon delivery guy.
What we doing?
Delivering packages.
You mind if we come out and talk by the police car? I'll follow you. Do you want to give me your name?
My name is Mr. Amazon.
Mr. Amazon.
Amazon Senior.
So, Mr. Amazon Senior, do you mind if I look in these open boxes?
Do what you gotta do.
Alright. Why do you have rope, Mr. Amazon?
I just deliver packages, man.
You don't know what's in them when you deliver them? Zip ties? Lollipops? What are the lollipops for?
I got a little hungry.
You don't want to give me any ID. You don't want...
It's you?
Yeah, I know it's me. Who are you?
You don't remember me?
No? Did I?
I walked into the street. The car almost hit me. You swooped me up. You saved me. You said you needed me.
Heads up, watch out. There you go. You okay? You alright?
Just Spider-Man.
Jocelyn gets it away, huh? But you look pretty important, Max.
How do you know my name?
It's written on your badge.
I'm a nobody.
Hey, you're not a nobody. You're somebody. Like that. Listen to me.
And I need you.
You're my eyes and ears out here. Alright?
Alright. Whoa, well, look who's in. Spidey. I've been out saving the world. Protecting everybody. But it's someone celebrating birthday today. That's right. You remember my birthday. You know, Spider-Man saved my life. Out of all the people in the whole city, he saved me. He saved me.
Those arrogance were designed by me.
You designed it?
Sure you did. I'm Spider-Man.
You're no Spider-Man. He's a Leo. You're a Sagittarius. You will smash him again. I'm gonna rip your web-groomed head off.
The guy with blueprints.
Yes, blueprints.
Yes, I remember you. Of course I remember. You're my eyes and ears. Is it Max?
Yes.
How are you?
I don't know what's going on with me.
I can see that. I believe you. I can see that you don't want to hurt anybody.
be all right.
Got a clear shot. Standing by.
I don't want them shooting
I'm
me.
gonna shoot you. You guys, this is my buddy Max. I told you about Max. No one shoots at Max. You and me, yeah? It's just you and me talking. Whoa, whoa, stay right there, stay right there. Just be careful. The grate is the electricity.
I just wanted him to want to see me.
He makes a move, you take that shot. How about you come with me? Go somewhere we'll talk.
Yeah,
Stop! Stay with me, Max.
You lied to me.
No, I'm trying to help you. Let me help you. You know, Max was like the sweetest guy ever before he fell into a pool of electric eels.
Hi, I'm here for... For Peter Griffin? Wait over there. Not the best way to spend a Thursday night, huh?
You can say that again. I was hoping to be at this Democratic Party fundraiser.
Oh, God, is that tonight? I promised Barry I'd be there. I call him Barry. You probably know him as Barack.
Yeah. So, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm picking up my friend, Peter. Are you picking up a boyfriend?
No, actually. I got arrested for protesting the Walmart opening.
Oh, yeah, I went to the first part of that, but then some fireworks went off and I ran for 2 miles straight.
I'm Denise.
I'm Brian. Hey, would you mind if I asked for your number? Who knows, maybe we could get arrested together.
Sure, I'd like that.
Number 3287. Come on, Peter, I'm here to take you home.
I don't know, Brian. This is the only world I know anymore.
Peter, you've been in there for 15 minutes. Hi, I'm...
Why do you believe in pro-life policies and like the pro-life movement, but only up until the point of birth?
Everything we support is pro-life. That's why we want more police on the streets so that crime goes down. We also want a border to make sure that when that kid grows up, they're actually part of a country. We want tax cuts so that those families can actually feed their kids. We want to end the Russian-Ukrainian war so that the sons and daughters of this nation don't get drafted into World War III against Russia. So everything we believe is through a pro-life prism.
Why do you believe in pro-life policies and like the pro-life movement, but only up until the point of birth?
Everything we support is pro-life. That's why we want more police on the streets so that crime goes down. We also want a border to make sure that when that kid grows up, they're actually part of a country. We want tax cuts so that those families can actually feed their kids. We want to end the Russian-Ukrainian war so that the sons and daughters of this nation don't get drafted into World War III against Russia. So everything we believe is through a pro-life prism.
Why do you...
I always liked boxing and I didn't like UFC.
Yes.
When I went to watch UFC, what I found I didn't like about it, I didn't like the audience. I felt the audience behaved in a certain way, which is almost like some sort of gladiatorial killing sort of mentality, and I didn't like the sport. But I'm always challenged about the brutality. I don't like it. It makes me wince.
Allow me to retort.
Go ahead.
Mixed martial arts is the most technical sport on the planet, let me tell you, because you've got to master so many different Olympic sports. And now to the layman, obviously yourself, that hasn't put the time and effort into learning about the sport, when you see somebody hits the ground and you think, wow, that's very vicious because they're following them down, what happens is you get a concussive punch to the face, you go down, you take one more, they stop it. In your sport, which you love so much, which you say is not brutal, many people continue with a standing count. They go to the hospital afterwards, and sadly 10 to 15 fighters per year around the world pass away.
Yeah.
We have yet to have anyone pass away.
It was time
Wait.
Okay, Christina, do me a favor. Can you step out of the car for me? You can just grab whatever you need.
What?
There are certain words that white people cannot say, like the N-word. And there are certain words that black people cannot say, like the word ask. So it's okay. Even your husband's like, come on, Bernice. I bet you're fun at parties. Holy lady. Let's get her a shot. I mean, charge her for it, but get her the damn shot.
I have saved the best for now. Here, as compensation. A wise addition.
Hey.
Yeah, he brought her a shot. Thank you, bro. Come on, Karen, let's do it. There are certain words that white people cannot say, like the N-word. And there are certain words that black people cannot say, like the word.
Hey.
Marge,
Not a word.
can you fix these? My ass hangs out.
Give them to me, where all problems end up.
My late husband owned these pants. He was a rather large man. Don't much miss him.
The key to the value of these jeans is that both the E's in Levi's are capitalized. These pants have hidden...
Hey.
It stands strong amongst your forces.
I'm just not finding it.
Rivets.
Found San Francisco Ubisoft? Let me guess, it's a crazy crackhead in the second picture? Oh, wow. Oh, it's over. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, X-Defiant, Assassin's Creed Mirage, looking fancy in there. Vote with your wallet, people. No way I'm spending 80 to 50, 80 bucks for a Ubislop. So this is what gaming slop shop looks like. Is this a Rip Bozo situation? Found San Francisco Ubisoft.
Silly babe. You know, these are great.
The dashier, the better.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is
No! I rolled away the unit I needed. Fuck! Fuck my bro. I rolled away the one unit I needed. That was so bad.
If you grab one in front of him, we'll run off.
I want to get him in the back of the truck, get a set of vitals. Electricity is not something you want to play around with.
Sir, what's your social security number? Sir? Okay, buddy. I'm gonna take a pic.
Minister humiliated on CNN after failing to provide proof on downed Indian jets. Okay, here we go.
Pakistan's Defense Minister Khawaja Mohammad Asif was humiliated on social media after he failed to provide evidence of his claim that Pakistan shot down 5 Indian jets and a drone in retaliation to India's strike on Pakistan, Kashmir.
You've just brought up the fact that India lost some fighter jets, so let's be quite clear about this. Pakistan claims it shot down 5 Indian Air Force jets and a drone, as I understand it. India says there's no evidence of that, no proof. So can you provide more detail? Hold on. Can you provide more detail? And is this the response that your army spokesman threatened, or is there further action to come? Let's start with this very specific allegation of...
Yes, this so many times? Bro, I'm dead. I'm cooked.
So they're saying that they shut down 5 Indian fighter jets, and this is the thing that apparently was total bullshit.
Evidence for that, sir.
What a fucking lucky bitch, motherfucker.
It's all over the social media, on Indian social media, not...
Fucking lucky bitch. Okay, that's actually really good now. Lily! Lily! Come on, game.
On our social media, the the debris of these jets fell into Indian occupied Kashmir.
So he found it on. So it was on. I mean, if you're the defense minister, I don't understand this. Like, wouldn't you know better than social media? Like,
it's all over Indian media today,
You're the
and they
defense
have
minister.
admitted their media has.
The reason to talk to you today, sir, it's not to talk about content all over social media. I'm sorry. It's not to talk about content all over social media. I'm asking you very specifically.
oh God.
Online commentators blasted the misstep with this person.
They are relying on social media as a source of information about what their own military is doing? What the fuck is going on?
And saying they are relying
no.
on social media as the source of information about what their own military has done. Wow.
Wow.
This commentator agreed, saying a laughing comedy show is going on. Who has made him the defense minister of Pakistan?
That's a good question.
And the situation was made even more bizarre after it was revealed that CNN published an article saying French intelligence confirmed Pakistan downed the French-made Rafale warplane that was being used by the Indian military. However, in another twist, the Times of India are saying the article is fake, despite the world's media reporting on the downed craft. The alleged retaliatory strike...
Well, I mean, can't you just figure out if it's fake instantaneously by looking for news articles that were posted with the same image? Like, I mean, isn't this, like, instantly easy to find whether it's fake or not? I mean, I don't even understand. How is this even, how is this even a conversation? Yeah, you use Google Lens. You could just go and reverse image search. There's a million ways to do this.
By Pakistan came
It's a
after
20-minute investigation tops. It's like 2 minutes. Because, like, people do this all the time.
India struck what they referred to as terrorist locations in Pakistan-held Kashmir yesterday.
So this one, I think, apparently was fake as well.
And the intensification of this conflict is making the world very nervous because both nations have nuclear weapons, says podcaster Patrick Bet-David.
Why don't you tell me the Islamic Kalima? They don't have it. Boom, kill them. Now, why does this matter? Because when you think about the top countries in the world with the most nuclear arsenal, you know where Pakistan and India are? Neck and neck. 1/6 place, which is India with 172. The other is 170. And by the way,
that's a lot.
Do you know how a Pakistani official just responded to Al Jazeera named Faisal Kundi? You know what he said about nuclear weapons? Listen to this. Our nuclear bombs are not meant to be displayed in museums.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
We will use them if attacked by India. All is fair in love and in war. He said this on April 30th. Today's the attack by India. This could escalate like this. And the reason why this has happened, a lot of people are talking about going back to, hey, when you think about, is this like a World War III possibility? Because we can't have those two guys go at it. Or is this more like Cold War, what happened where Russia was communism and they were behind all the Korean War, Vietnam War, all the, you know, even some of the war that was happening with
If the Pakistani army has no association with terrorism, why are they risking war with India over the elimination of a bunch of terrorists? If the Pakistani army has no association with terrorism, then why are Pakistani army generals at funerals for terrorists? I mean, this is an interesting question. But it's not really a question. Everybody knows the answer to this question. It's obvious.
Iran-Contra, they're behind of it? Or is this more like, in this situation, China's behind everything because they're instigating Pakistan? Is U.S. all of a sudden going to get involved with this? Russia's kind of involved because they got a very good relationship with India. 60% of the military equipment that India uses, they bought from Russia, and 40% of the oil that Russia sells, India is the customer. So there's a very interesting dynamic going on here.
CNN reporter Nick Robertson agrees, explaining Pakistan's government are not letting this go.
Yeah, we've heard a lot from government officials today, defense minister, military officials speaking, and the prime minister. And the prime minister been on TV quite a lot, having a meeting with his National Security Committee, speaking to Parliament. But he gave an address to the nation a couple of hours ago. It was pretty kind of emotive stuff. And it was very clear. This is still headed
If they have no connection to terrorists, it should help India investigate them in the country. Yeah, I mean, it would logically make sense that if you have a terrorist cell in your country, that you would want to, like, because if it's a terrorist cell that is dangerous, then it would logically make sense that the highest level of risk would be the people that are around that cell in your country. Like, they're the ones that are the immediate risk. I mean, maybe that's just me.
The very clear potential for escalation. He said, India has to pay. The blood of our martyrs will be avenged. So basically...
What? Our martyrs? Well, does...
at a time and a place of our choosing.
Do they have, like, I mean, because usually, I mean, with a lot of these things, like, there's like a group chat or something where they all like put communication together so they don't contradict each other. Like, are they civilians? Are they terrorists? Are they martyrs? Like, who are they? Like, what's going on? Like, I mean, really?
That's pretty much the language the military here are using as well. The defense minister did say today that he wants to avoid an escalation, and although everything seems quiet tonight, and it is at the moment...
Is it possible they don't view these dudes as terrorists? There's no way, right? Well, then they would say that. I mean, they would say that, well, these aren't terrorists, they're freedom fighters, but they're not even acknowledging... Like, I mean, maybe that's it, but I don't know.
I think the country is on tenterhooks. There's been increased shelling across the line of control, that de facto border between the Indian and Pakistani bits of Kashmir. India says that 12 civilians have been killed on their side, dozens of others injured. And after the sort of dust settled in the overnight attack, which was just over 24 hours ago now, Pakistani officials say that 31 people were killed, and among them women and children, and dozens of others injured. So everyone now has a clear picture of what happened, and Pakistan's laid out its position, and it does seem to be a question of their move next.
Nick, it seems pretty fucking obvious what's happening, right? I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I could be wrong about this, but it seems like this is very one-dimensional.
Meh. Didn't have to quit. Whoops.
We never caught the Zodiac Killer nor DB Cooper, but by golly, I tell you what, you know who we did catch? The Cucumber Butthole Blaster. And I'd say that's good enough. For 7 months, Washington, D.C. citizens have slept in fear, paralyzed with anxiety over the thought that he was out there. Nothing was safe. And for 7 months, we didn't know if he'd ever actually be brought to justice, thrown in the slammer for his degenerate actions with a cucumber. I made a video 7 months ago covering the genesis of this villain. He was captured on camera going up to this car after pulling a cucumber from his lunchbox. He walked over with the big iron on his hip. He then grabbed the cucumber, slapped it into the grill of the car, and then fucked his ass with it. He rode it like a scooter. Well, that is if you ride scooters sitting down, I guess. He rode it like he was galloping on a horse, but it was a cucumber blowing out his fucking guts. Anyway, we have the chilling video camera footage of the event. I won't curse you with that again. I'm not trying to make this like a, you know, the VHS tape from The Ring where you get your butt fucked in 7 days by a cucumber or something, just having watched this degenerate act. But basically, he put it in the grill of the car. He did that, captured on camera. It also happened to be like right next to a school. The whole thing just unbelievably disgusting. Turns out he has a history of doing sex acts like that around the area. This was the only cucumber one that's been reported. This is not what the VeggieTales died for, I'll tell you that much. But he has very extensive history with doing sex acts in public with things like handrails and rakes. And today,
a search for a man pleasuring himself in public with a cucumber, now ending with a jail sentence for not one, but a string of alleged sex acts from late July into early
full-blown, so doing that.
And another
completely fucking pink.
干网约车只能够你的生活，靠它发财。
Driving for ride-hailing services can only support your basic needs. Relying on it to get rich is impossible, and paying off debts is even harder. To put it bluntly, this is the last resort for us adults. In the past, the ride-hailing industry attracted millions of people with slogans like freedom in entrepreneurship and easy monthly income for 20,000 yuan. Today, it has become a giant machine that extracts labor, with millions of drivers continuously being consumed as human fuel. Recently, a blogger interviewed a female driver who has been working in ride-hailing for 8 years to understand the hardships of this profession.
今年第4个年头了，1个月2万块钱。
I've been driving in Shanghai for the 4th year now. I earn around 20,000 yuan a month as my gross income. The car I rent was the cheapest last year at 7,500 yuan per year, but I spent about 250 yuan a day. Charging the car costs 50 yuan, and meals and accommodation cost another 100 yuan. After running 600 kilometers a day, I only make around 200 yuan. Most people in this industry have to work at least 15 hours a day. If you don't put in 15 hours, you can't make money. When I first came to Shanghai, I worked night shifts. I'd start at 5 p.m. and finish at 10 a.m. the next day, working 18 hours non-stop. The night service fee was higher, and at that time, I could make 800, 900, or even 1,000 yuan a day. After hearing the driver's answer, the blogger expressed that it seems difficult to make money from driving ride-hailing services now.
对，现在快车这个系统在
Yes, the ride-hailing system now is pushing all these special deals, and the discounted prices are so low. There's no choice but to keep pushing the market. If you don't work hard, you end up losing money. It's hard to make money now. I feel the broader economic environment is partly to blame. Many people who lost their jobs are entering the industry thinking it's easy, but it's not like that. If you can't endure hardship or work long hours, you won't make any money. The woman also mentioned that she is not the only one facing such difficulties.
短时期的找不到工作的进来过渡一下。
There are two types of people who enter this industry. One is those who are temporarily out of work and just passing through. The other is people with heavy family burdens, such as those in debt. I once knew a
Is anyone alive or like inside that can tell us the death toll? That is very rough.
That's fucking unfortunate.
Hej, vad fan? Han dog! Helvete mannen! Helvete tack. Du drar käll till fönstret eller? Ja. Fan gör det.
Bye, have a great time.
Ja, de är körda. Hoppa ner. Tror jag. Så du kommer därifrån. Oh my god. Pay to win. Ja, fy fan.
Hello there. Ah! There are spectral stalkers. What the fuck is that? Are they killing people? What a bad time.
I should have paid attention.
To be in there. The fuck? Well, I didn't know there was a lobby around me. The motherfucker ran through. He wasn't there.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Bro, I'm lagging.
Behind, he's behind, guys. Go save him. Go save him. He's behind. He's behind. He's behind. He's behind. He's behind.
That was the singularly worst time to get rooted.
Hello, guys. I'm still lagging. I cannot play right now.
Yeah, you should just stay safe outside.
Yeah.
A fine performance.
Hello there.
Let's execute. Let's execute. Go, 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 go.
Blinks.
Blinks needs to get out.
Blinks, move. Blinks.
Out. TP.
Oh, fuck.
Half blinks. Keep healing, keep healing, keep healing.
Boom!
No bomb, no bomb.
What?
Good.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay,
logging out. Everybody logging out.
Let him get the right and just blast. Just blast, blast, blast as soon as he has the right. Assassins, 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 assassins.
How will you prepare?
Oh yes. That was so good. I really needed this. Snap.
And so the cycle pauses.
Assassins, 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 assassins. Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
Head almost fucking died.
Assassin.
Veggie's dead. Petri, everyone Petri.
Petri,
Petri.
Petri, 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 Petri.
Petri, alt F4, Petri, alt F4, alt F4, alt F4.
What just happened? What just happened to Veggie?
Veggie just got fucking insta-killed. It was the curse, I think, that was on him.
有，注意啊，巡逻来了。
蓝的不够啊，蓝的不太够，你这个指挥好。
到台子下面来，到台子下面来。
画实吗？画实吗？
画实吧。
Health warning.
C'est compliqué, c'est du combat.
A fine performance.
Les câbles, c'est un peu compliqué de les faire. La vache. On court ma poule. Cours. T'inquiète, j'ai pas eu le temps de le heal. Oh merde. Oh fuck.
I'll pixel stack on Dixon.
Boom!
There's the threat drop. Care. It's on hands. Watch front. Pressure if you need to. Pressure. Alright, nice job. It's on Beckett. It's on hands. Kill. Alright, heal from.
Where's Ron? Where's Ron?
Over here. Looking on the map. He's in the Nama.
That Petri's insane, bro.
Kill this one. I don't want to die. Nah, I'm gonna lose. Okay, I'm alive.
Pulling this back. Hunters.
How will you prepare? I have saved the best for now. Perhaps hire another.
Frank, Barry and Geronimo on Skull. How you doing, Hiroji on X? Don't cleave the captain. Focus Skull here.
Like you cut, G.
I might die here. Okay, we're good. Is there? We're gonna have. No, I'm actually dead. It's a double pull. You guys need to run out of the dungeon. Not even going. Everyone needs to run.
Gordon, lip in, man. Try to run through, maybe. Yeah. Everybody jump. So go.
I'm dead. I'll get on.
You fought well, mortal. Its power is eternal. It stands strong amongst your forces. It will grow stronger in time. Perhaps hire another. You hunt well.
Two armor, bro.
compensation.
Hold tight and pretend it's a flat.
Done honor farming? Yeah, I'm done honor farming. I only see or done honor farming. Did you see anything else? Or done honor farming. I got raid tonight though. Oh shit. My strongest got debuffed. Kill the right one. No. I need to kill the rightmost one. Yes, kill that one. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, good. Good hit. It's good. I haven't tested it in a raid yet. Only in ZG, but I was without world buffs. But I was top 3 most of the time. So I think it's good. I hope this time I will get lucky and finally get the one thing that I need, you know? The gloves. I really need the gloves. Oh.
It was time to make a change. It was time to make a change. You will not find success alone.
Three times, so there's 6 and 3 is 9. 9 on top of this. That's crazy. Amount of stats. We're gonna take those gloves. Then second pair drop, just for second warrior to take them. Then a third drop, and hunter takes them. Wow. If that happens, holy shit. I might actually just say, yeah, I think I'm leave this guild. Sorry guys, I really need these gloves. And you guys don't really need it, so I mean, I already got my gear anyway, so fuck it. Although I wouldn't say that. I would just wait until I buy one item, you know, because my points are getting up there again, and then I would leave. If that were to happen. Those demons. I need 1 unit. One unit, come on. I have a lot of gold.
That one is blessed.
No, I do not need tier 5, I need tier 6. Nope. Okay, I did not get it. But I'm pretty sure I won anyway. My stats are insane. Let me check. Well, I still need to get one World buff. I still need rent buff, but I've been kind of unlucky. Well, I guess lucky because it hasn't failed. Let's see, what's the cooldown here? 49 minutes ago. There's still 2 cooldowns. I should level an alt on my mom's account, but then I can mind control myself for a buff. Yep, easy win. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, leveling NG is gonna be faster. I only have to be level 20. I can buy the hat and then I just buy mats for the stuff. Shaman is easy to level. I guess, yeah. AFK level? No. I'm not sure about that. Just one ender and shield. I would have to ask my mom, anyway. Flame Tongue, Stone Skin, and Healing Stream. Yeah, I guess so. Although that's at already too high level. Because I get Water Totem at level 20. Level 10 I get like Flame Tongue. I don't know what would be easiest, honestly. I'm thinking something... I don't know. Like a mage or something, or a priest. I can just wand shield everything down. It's very easy. I can multitask that. Beast, Mech, Naga, Parent, Undead. Mage would be the quickest? Yeah, I think so. Because it's just fireball, fireball, fireball. Drink. I have a level 10 mage alt right now too. I'm gonna play it later with my friend. And that was really easy to level too. I haven't even done many quests. I just kill mobs and I level up quite easily. Oh, I also got the boots from ZG yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Pretty sick. I got so lucky, the boots dropped. I didn't even reserve it, nobody wanted it. I reserved a month, I had totally forgotten about it, but then I still get it. He's on Mac. Fuck it. You're so lucky, man. I'm always lucky. What can I say? For real. It's insane how it always and keeps happening. Yeah, I know, right? Although I haven't had any loot from like Molten Core and the other stuff, but you know. Let me see at my points. I'm the 3rd highest rogue at the moment with points. I really need the gloves. Also, I saw a guy in a pug that I did the other day. He was wearing the dungeon set, and sometimes he did more damage than me, sometimes he did less than me. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. If energy is buffer. I checked his damage though. He did more melee damage than me. More auto attack damage. And backstab damage was about... he did like 4,000 more backstab damage. But his weapon damage was like 14k more. Like his auto attacks. So I was like, wait. That's not that much more, you know? He did like 6k more damage with backstab or something like that. Very low. But his auto attack did way more. So I was thinking... He had like Perdition Blade and the Core Hound Tooth. Or no, the Dragon Blade from a BWL, the other one, on his offhand. So I was thinking, he actually doesn't do much more DPS than me because of the energy, but I'm not sure, really, right? That's what I can tell anyway. His auto attacks did more than mine. So it might just be because of that. Should get Emerus. Yeah, that is best in slot. If I have that hat, I'm done. I will never need another hat, I think. I think that is really the best in slot. Maybe not until I get that dagger with the dagger skill on it from Cthulhu. Only then. Because then I can, I guess, swap it for tier 3 hat. That's crazy though. Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, it's actually crazy. Compared to that. Well. Or War and Pala. Cleanse healing for like 1k, yeah. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. It is so nice. Be right back real quick. Let me check. I need a drink too. Keep killing my turtle. I can't stack him. A little 1-1 tabby cat, making me win. Let's go. Yes. Garbage. Don't remember what Hunter, Priest, and Shaman had, but probably all garbage. I mean, the Warlock one is probably the most insane. I can check. Let's take a look. Play card. Your spell crits generate 25% less threat. In addition, corruption, immolate, curse, agony, and 7 life. Generate 25% less threat. Reduce the cost of your life. Tap. Increase damage done by corruption by 12%. Your shadow bolts now have a chance to heal you. Okay. Priestess. Armor. Faith. Each spell can affinity increases your mana regeneration. That's pretty cool. This can be decent too, I would say, but not that insane. Not that good. Warrior is good for tanking, of course. That's pretty good, the 4-set. That's kind of sick too. This is also insane. Rejuvenation ticks, 8 energy chance. That's crazy. That, but it's not for himself, the 2-set. But it's sadly not for himself. Yeah. A 1? Okay, good. Lock on with corruption. Oh yeah, just do 12% more damage. Holy shit. Yeah, that is crazy. Just rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, rank 5, rank 6. Just do all of them. And then repeat. I think it would be best on a rogue. Because the rogue will just backstab, 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 backstab. I mean, a warrior with full buffs, he almost always has full rage anyway. Unless he spams a heroic strike or cleave. Hey. Mana, Lily. Lily. Mana. Oh. He has a Catacombs Crusher. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, I thought it popped. But it was just a chat. It triggered, I thought my rent buff was about to be popped. I need this one, Catacombs Crusher. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? You just die. You just have to somehow clinch yourself. It's crazy. You have to kill him before you die, and then you have to eat, and then you can still die. So funny, this hardcore clip. Oh. You can't? You guys like 10k health? Yeah, I know, right? Like, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Also, what are my 2,000 backstab crits what are they gonna do, you know? Or like maybe 3,000. Let's say I'm best geared, you know? What's my 3,000 backstabs gonna do? Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And yeah, he also has fear, you know? Like, what am I gonna do? He's just gonna fear me. Ooh, this one could be quite useful. So I'll get it for now. Really lucky though with that ZG, yeah. I just need to, I don't know. I just need to get more, actually I can do that soon. I'll look for a Stratham run. They always do first orb is reserved. So boring. I might just have to buy the orbs because I can't be bothered. But it's quite expensive. It's like 120 gold for Crusader buff. Enchant. Not many locks use fear though. Also surprisingly not many use succubus. Yeah, true. Into bolt plus fear, into another bolt, into seduce and repeat, yeah. Damn, these hits are insane. I'm so unlucky. I'm so unlucky. What the fuck are these trades? These hits. Hit right, right. Unnecessary 5 damage. Two up. Shit. Psst, psst, psst. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. I need to get that tier 6 beast, or I'm not gonna win. Nothing. Nope. Tier 6 beast, come on, tier 6. Shit. Almost there. Finally. Oh. Up, 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 up. Might have a package here. Up. Hey. Is it for me? No, as I figured. Up, up. Up, up. I'm gonna lose because I'm not getting what I need. It's very unfortunate. Nope. 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 Oh, yes.
It stands strong amongst your forces.
That's what I was looking for.
It bears new strength.
Oh, insane. Now I need Cadaver Caretaker. Those one ones isn't it 99% people saying Petri? Yep. Oh, it's Onyx, yeah, buff. Not Brand, sadly. Let's drop in. It's mostly the same shit that happens too. Ouch. This guy is fucking strong. Oy. Oh, I'm dead? Oh, I'm top 4. It's top 4 this fight. I thought it was, oh well. At least it's a win. Alright, be back real quick. Leslie. Oh no. Did the buff happen? Did I miss it? And I missed it 1 minute ago, of course. Rent popped right when I went AFK, of course. I guess no rent for me. That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, stay towards the left, which is pretty much like the backside. But let me see where this guy's at. Dodge again! Dodge again!
Wow. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, stay towards the left, which is pretty much like the backside. But let me see where this guy's at. Dodge again! Dodge again!
Wow. This clip of this wow shit, the mobs missed this guy 6 times in a row. 6 times he got missed. Whatever. No luck.
Hold down. Wait, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Wait, where's Catterley at? What happened to Catterley? Where the fuck is Catterley? Holy shit, where did he go? No! No! Reset, reset! Oh, I didn't see it. He didn't even say, yeah, no, he didn't. Oh my god. Damn, that was wild. And
How will you prepare?
no, we need heals. It's too much damage. Let me back it up, back it up. Skull. Jump over here. Holy fuck. I gotta run. We gotta run. Holy fuck. I'm dead. I might be dead here. I might be fucking dead. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm poisoned. I'm fucking poisoned. I'm not. Fuck this. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't heal me. Damn, no way. I fucking. Oh my god, no way. Oh, I tried.
Alright, everyone stack it and switch down.
I got disoriented in my pool. It's pulling. Dummy. Use dummy.
Everyone
Use dummy.
dummy. Everyone dummy.
We have more. This is
really
really good.
bad.
This
This is
is
really bad.
banish.
This
Banish
is really
warlocks.
bad.
Banish something. Banish something. Rebanish. Kill the lava spawns.
People are gonna die.
We need to Petri. Petri. Fuck, dude. I don't have Petris. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Holy fuck.
Jeez. Orc. No, this is definitely a special boss, brother. What? Watch out, Nimdingo. Watch your position. Yeah. I'm kicked. Oh, what? I got one shot. I got fucking
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. That happened. That's crazy lucky. Oh, what about this crap? So funny, these I saw this clip just now. They're doing like the arena in BRD, and then somebody summons the Theldrin, you know, the dungeon set boss, and people just getting destroyed. They're like, oh, let's hope the orc spawns. Orc, come on, orc. And it's like, huh? What is this boss? And then they all die. Crazy.
Our ancestors be praised.
People always do random stuff. Like how daily 50 people died to Polly. Yeah. They just so unprepared, nothing. Because I want to keep the character cracker for next character, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have 15 gold, which is now a golden Leroy, bro. Oh no. He's gonna steal my ribbon there. A golden Leroy, that is so bad. Out of all the units that I could have gotten, probably that's the worst one. I think I survived. At least I survived.
You still have my blessing.
I almost want to get that. Maybe I should. Fucking unlucky. I actually got worse off from it.
dude? How did that happen? This is a problem.
Wow, what a retard. Wow, even more retard. What the hell?
Nope. Nope.
Resist.
I'm dead, 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 I'm dead. I'm actually dead.
Yeah, good job.
I'm dead. Dude.
Guy buffs a random mage that's walking with a lion behind him, you know? That's being chased by a lion. And then he buffs him, he's like, wait, what? Wait, what? What happened? I don't get it. How did that happen? And then he easily kills one of them, and then he has 4 combo points on the tiger. And what does he do? He changes to bear form, only to go out of bear form 1 second after to heal himself. Very unfortunate for him.
I'm dead, dude. I'm dead, man.
There's another one.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
Bro's dead. Don't. No. So you're gonna try it?
Oh my fucking god, dude. I fucking hate these goddamn satyrs, man. There's gonna be a fucking invisible one right fucking here. Jesus fucking Christ, man. How fucking long was that stun?
10 seconds. He was lucky. He could have died there easily. I have to kill this Moira, or I might be dead. Kill the Moira. Kill the Moira. I said kill the Moira. Don't do this to me, please. No, I'm dead. Fucking sad. So close. No, I got so unlucky. Bro should bubble himself. Hey! He got 15 stacks. Finally he bubbles. Jandis. I need the Jandis still. I still have to win with this hero. It's so difficult. Hi. Come on. Dragon, Mech, Murloc, Pirate, Schoolbar. Dragon, Mag, Murloc, Pirate, Quillbore. Probably Quillbore is best.
He said no, the hunter said no.
Dude, what's wrong with your mage, bro?
Dude, no way, dude. He died, dude.
Oh, hello, yeah! Oh my god, you're actually having a fucking laugh! No way! Ooh. You're actually fucking kidding me. Oh, I was looking everywhere. Oh my god, he was just there. Great to meet you.
You have proven yourself. I see its potential.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Another run. Oh my god, this guy's gonna die!
The Baron's dwarves strike again. Parry, parry, parry. That's so funny.
This is the time for resolve. A new star shines. I admire your success.
We had a big release today. There is a new pope, gentlemen. Big day. Big, big day. And he's an American pope. This is the first American pope in the history of the Catholic Church.
Annuncio vobis
Announce to you a great joy.
This is it. Here it comes.
Habemus papam.
We have a pope.
Eminentissimum.
The most eminent.
Ac reverendissimum
And
Dominum. Dominum Robertum Franciscum.
Robert
Sancte Romane
Francis,
Ecclesiae.
Cardinal of Holy
Cardinale
The
Roman.
first American Pope has been elected. Cardinal Prevost.
Qui sibi nomen
There it is.
posuit.
That's right.
Chosen the name
Decimum
Well, Cardinal
quartum.
Prevost, the
Leo
first
the 14th.
American Pope
We
in
are so back.
history, Chicago-born, has been elected
Yep.
as the 267th successor of St. Peter. Cardinal Prevost was the
Here it comes.
leader of the Vatican's office for the dicastery of bishops, the Vatican's dicastery for bishops. He is someone who spent many years as bishop in Peru, as a missionary in Peru.
He's a
Bishop
Peruvian
of
citizen.
Chiclayo in Peru. He was the leader of the Augustinian order, which is a worldwide religious order. He is known as an experienced and wise leader who can bring together people from different points of view. I can see
Oh, there it is.
Cardinal Supich
There
from
it is.
Chicago.
Oh,
who
shit.
looks quite happy with the news. This is really an extraordinary moment.
Damn.
Of course, I sit here as an American, whatever it would have been, I think you can't but be
Wow.
but moved to tears. But this
Leo
is
the-
stunning.
Leo
This is
the
stunning.
14th.
Leo the
Now
14th
that's
is
significant.
in.
Pope Leo.
the 13th, a pope of Catholic social teaching, of Catholic social doctrine. pope who stood up for workers. A
It's an
pope
extraordinary moment.
on
Yeah,
the
it
side
is.
of the poor.
It's a big deal.
And Cardinal Prevost, Pope Leo the 14th, I should say, has chosen that name. That is a big statement.
Can you, bro, like, look at that. That guy looks fucking cool. Like, these guys, some of these guys look pretty fucking cool. Like, yeah, this is some high level on
That is
aura,
really
yeah.
an extraordinary moment.
Assassin's
We all
Creed, yeah.
thought, people were thinking it was going to be an Italian. They thought they were the front runner. But, as we said, as I reported,
He's 69.
an American was not
Nice.
ruled out. They were looking at American.
And you were saying this was possible. It was only today when it moved as fast as it moved that everyone said, well, it must be an Italian.
And
But
this
let's
only
just say
took
this
2
again.
days
Cardinal
also.
Robert Prevost, now Pope Leo the 14th,
I
is
think
an
for
American,
Francis it took kind of a
currently
while,
cardinal
right?
from Chicago, and is now the first American pope in history. Let's watch Leo the 14th coming out.
Oh, shit. It took 2 days? Yeah. It's usually 2 or 3 days. There he is. Man. I've always thought that the fact that Jewish and also Catholic traditions involve putting one of these things on your head is just because a bunch of bald guys ran the organizations and they wanted something to cover up their bald spots. I just... Isn't that interesting? Hope asthma? Yeah, I don't know about that. You should get one? I should convert? You think so? Wow. Look at everybody. So that's our new pope. You would be a good pope? You think I would be? Me? I don't know about that. First American pope of all history. Absolutely not. Yeah, I don't think so either. The Pope of Nurgle, yeah. Man, this timeline is crazy. Yeah. America just can't stop winning. Man. You look so happy? Well, I mean, yeah.
Prove your worth. You fought well, mortal.
I'll try anything once. Tear this place apart!
make a change. We exist in a delicate balance.
Was the Pope Zachary in 700 AD? It's a piece of history? Yeah. Isn't it crazy how many historical events that we've had to watch on live stream together? I feel like it's been a bit too many. Maybe too many historical events. I don't know what they're saying. Viva Pope? Take it off? What do you mean, take it off? They're saying we want Trump? No, they're not.
La pace sia con tutti voi.
Peace be with you all.
Fratelli, sorelle carissimi.
Dearest brothers and sisters,
Questo è il primo saluto del Cristo risorto.
this is the first greetings of the resurrected Christ, the good shepherd who has given up his life for God. And I should also like this greeting of peace to enter our hearts and your families and to all those people, wherever they are.
Why is he not speaking
all
American?
peoples
I don't know.
Throughout the world. Peace be with you.
Jesus speaks in Italian. Is Latin? Oh, Jesus speaks in Latin? Is that it? Yeah, I don't know. It could be either one. Oh, this guy here, he's real happy. Bro, people are going crazy over this.
This is the peace of the resurrected Christ, a humble and perseverant peace which comes from God, God who loves us all unconditionally.
Deacons of the deep.
Ancora conserviamo nei nostri orecchi.
Let us keep in our ears the weak voice of Pope Francis that blesses Rome.
Il Papa che benediva
8
Roma.
hours after meeting J.D.
The Pope
Vance.
who blessed Rome.
That's crazy.
Gave his blessing to the world, to the entire world, that morning of Easter. Allow me to follow up on that blessing. God loves us. God loves everyone. Evil will not prevail.
That's good.
We are all in the hands of God.
Senza paura.
Therefore, without fear,
he's giving a world buff?
united,
Is this
hand in
it?
hand with God and amongst ourselves, let us go forward. We are the disciples of Christ. Christ goes before us. The world needs his light.
L'umanità
Global buff, yeah.
necessita di lui come
Humanity needs him
per essere raggiunta da Dio
like
e
the
dal
bridge
suo amore.
to God and his love.
Aiutateci anche voi, poi gli uni gli altri, a
Help us
costruire i ponti
and
con
all
il
others
dialogo,
to
con l'incontro,
build bridges with
unendoci tutti
dialogue,
per essere un
with
solo
meeting,
popolo,
to be
sempre
one
in pace.
common people,
Grazie.
living
Seems like a nice
always
thing
in
to say.
peace.
You all right?
Thank you to Pope Francis.
Wow. More bridge builders? Yep.
Voglio
More
ringraziare
bridge
anche
builders,
tutti
I
less
should
dick
also like to
suckers.
thank
confratelli cardinali
all
che
my
hanno scelto me
cardinal brethren
per essere
who have chosen
il
me
successore di Pietro,
to be the
di
successor
camminare
of Peter
insieme a voi
and
come
to
Chiesa unita,
walk with you
cercando
as a
sempre
united
la pace,
church,
la giustizia,
always seeking
cercando
peace and
sempre
justice,
lavorare come
seeking
uomini
to work
e donne
with
fedeli a Gesù Cristo.
men and women who are faithful to Jesus Christ without fear,
Another
to
activist pope,
proclaim
you
the
think so?
gospel, to be missionaries.
Sono
United Church of America.
un figlio di
For sure.
Sant'Agostino.
I am a son of St. Augustine, Augustinian.
Che ha
He's not
detto
woke.
Augustine who said,
con voi
I'll look
sono
it up after this.
cristiano e per
with
voi
you I am a
vescovo.
Christian,
In
and
questo
for you
senso
a
possiamo
bishop.
tutti
And I think in that
camminare
sense we
insieme
can all walk
verso
together
quella patria
to that
la quale
homeland,
Dio ci ha preparato.
that home which God has prepared for us.
It must be crazy to be able to watch
Alla
this in real life.
Chiesa
To the Church
di Roma, un
of
saluto
Rome.
speciale.
A very special greeting.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nuts? Like, yeah, think about that.
Dobbiamo cercare insieme come essere una chiesa missionaria.
We have to seek together to be a missionary church, a church that builds bridges and dialogue, always ready to accept, like this great piazza with its arms. We have to show our charity, presence, and be in dialogue with love.
Un saludo
And I'd also like to say a greeting
a todos aquellos,
in Spanish to all those
en
who,
modo particular a mi querida diócesis de Chiclayo en el
People
Perú.
from Spain.
and particularly to my dearest beloved diocese in Peru,
Donde
That's where he
un
came from.
pueblo fiel
where a faithful
acompañado
people
Where he worked at for a long time.
ha
accompanied
compartido su fe
their
y ha dado
bishop
tanto,
to
tanto
share
para
their faith
seguir
with him,
siendo
and
Iglesia fiel de Jesucristo.
who has done so much to be a faithful church. To all you, brothers and sisters of Rome, of Italy, of the entire world, we must be a synodal church, one which goes forward and which always seeks peace, charity, and to be close to those who suffer.
Damn, I got them all out there.
Oggi
Today,
il giorno della supplica alla Madonna di
The
Pompei.
Pope for modern
this
audiences.
is the day of the supplication to the Madonna of Pompeii.
Maria vuole
Our Mother Mary
camminare con noi.
always
yeah.
wanted to accompany us and be near us, to help us with her love.
Allora vorrei pregare insieme
And
con voi.
I should like to therefore pray together with you. Let us pray for this new mission, for the entire church and for peace in the world.
Grazie speciale
And let us ask for this special grace from Mary, our God.
Ave Maria,
Seems all right to me.
piena di grazia.
Hail
il
Mary,
Signore è con te.
full of grace.
Tu sei benedetta fra le donne.
I had to say these after I admitted to the
You are
priest.
blessed amongst all
Oh,
women,
never mind.
and blessed be the fruit
Never
of your
mind.
womb.
Madre di Dio, prega per noi
Yeah.
peccatori,
Holy Mary,
adesso
pray for
I
us
had to say
sinners,
these after confession multiple times.
and be present at the hour of our death. Amen.
Yeah. Multiple ones, yeah. Well, there it is. Holy shit. So it looks like we've got a new pope now. I'll see if there's any information about the new pope or what we know about him at all. I have no idea. Okay. Well, this is great. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the internet's taking this really well. They're super happy about the American Pope. There's a tremendous amount of support for it. The new Pope got voted by Trump. Yeah, people are already saying Trump made them elect an American Pope, right, guys? Give me a second before I pull up any information about this. Let's see here. First American. Damn, bro, there it is. Wow. Depending on his politics, we might have picked him as a way to slight Trump. I honestly don't think that probably had anything to do with it. Meet the new American Pope. Of course, he's anti-MAGA and woke. Another open borders Pope. What is this here? J.D. Vance is wrong. Jesus doesn't ask us to rank our love for others. What is this here? Is Trump and Bukele used the Oval to feds to elicit deportation? Do you not see him suffering? His conscience not disturbed? What is this here? Pope Francis Laro J.D. Vance, Odu Amoris, and what the gospel asks all of us on immigration. Again, like I don't know if this is the introduction right here or not. And congratulations, Leo the 14th, first American Pope on his election. Yeah, there it is. American Augustine Order, registered Republican, opposes female deacons, wears traditional garments, openly critical of Western decline. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and find out, right, guys? Yeah, has he used Twitter? Does everybody expect people to agree with Trump? Yes, unironically. Yeah, that's basically the way that a lot of them see things. In 2012 address, he voiced concerns that Western culture promotes sympathy for beliefs and practices that contradict the gospel, specifically referencing the homosexual lifestyle and alternative families made up of same-sex partners and their adopted children. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, this could have been 2012. He might have changed his viewpoints. It's hard really to say. We'll scroll down. We'll find the rest of them. New Pope. What the fuck is a kilometer? Yeah, bro. Like they got to amend the Bible. Get out all of these centimeters, millimeters, and like kilometers. Move all of it back to miles and feet. And you can't change your views when you follow dogma. Well, I think plenty of people are able to do that. But there it is. So it looks like we have ourselves the first ever American Pope. Fine. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Where is this coming from, guys? This is insane. And the Vatican City, now that we have an American Pope. Wait, this is the new Vatican? Wait, what? What do you mean? So the first American Pope is a libtard? Weird thing, a Pope? I don't know. I mean, if they disagree with the Pope. The new Pope is pro-immigration, believes that America is plagued by racism, and encouraged vaccinations. I join my voice. This is just him retweeting. Like, I want to see what he said exactly himself, right? Let's see. Is this? Yeah, this is just him retweeting bullshit. Yeah, an American Pope, you say? There it is. Oh, fuck. And they say not the woke Filipino. Is that it? And, wow. Well, I'll see if there's any more information about this. Jesus cooked making Trump? I guess so, right? And, let's see. Yeah, apparently is our Turning Point action team pulled the voting history for Pope Leo. He's a registered Republican who has voted in Republican primaries when not living abroad. Our data shows he's a strong Republican and pro-life. Well, I could easily expect that. I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah, a strong conservative. Okay. Oh, here's another quote from him here. Oh, this is Pope Leo. Wait, this is him meeting Pope John Paul? Damn. Damn, this from like 300 years ago. It's an oil painting? Yeah, I guess so, right? And let's see if I can find it here. The promotion of gender ideology is confusing because it seeks to create genders that don't exist. Pope Leo the 14th. Oh boy. Well, you know, let's see. We can't. What is it? We cannot rebuild trust in trust society if we discard the weakest, whether a child in the womb, the elderly, and the frailty, or both gifts from God. Okay, sure, that's fine. People who think they can follow Christ in their own way without being part of the body, are living in a distortion. Oh man.
Pope, and the Pope is from Chicago. What do we actually know about this new Pope? Well, the Pope is from Chicago. I am as well. He served in Peru. By the way, I'm not Catholic, by the way. I'm evangelical, but it still matters who the Pope is. He is a registered Republican and voted in Republican primaries and ran a pro-life group at Villanova University, so that's a good sign. Also has some, let's just say, not so great tweets about having some willingness for open border.
The battle rages eternal. It stands strong amongst your forces. You will not find success alone.
No negotiations, no prisoners.
I admire your success.
May we fight again as allies.
We'll see kind of how he is on that. Also some George Floyd stuff that I'm not too crazy about. But overall, it seems like he's a pro-life warrior. There's a lot yet to learn about this Pope, but I hope that he will be a strong advocate for strong borders.
Could just be a
and for
leftover social
sovereignty.
media
First
manager.
ever
Yeah.
American Pope. You gotta wonder, why is it that they picked an American Pope? Could be a coincidence.
Hello, Rapole Bob. Bob. Oh, I didn't realize I was muted for so long. Whoops. I've been talking to myself. What's going on with my internet? Hello?
Incidents could be nothing or.
Shut up! Like, it's not because of Donald. Are you really gonna? You're not gonna do this, are you? You're not going to fucking do this. Like, I could get memeing around, right? But there's no way you're about to pull this. Shit.
Is that they want a voice that is also for the opening of American borders while we have President Trump. Who knows?
I don't think so.
Let's see, but by the way,
any messaging from the Vatican about opening borders is going to go directly into the garbage. You cannot live in a walled city and then advocate for open borders. Really? I mean, what are we doing here?
For biblical, close your borders, love your people. You should, of course, love every.
You have the blessings of the wilds. battle rages eternal.
Everyone.
Yes.
The best way to love them is to have them make
Put
their
them in El
countries
Salvador
great.
prisons.
And our God is a God of order, a God of
Yes.
structure, and does not want millions of people who we do not know coming into our country in the dilution of sovereignty. So there's a new pope. A lot more to learn about it, and congratulations to all Catholics who are excited about it.
Yeah.
Some people are saying he's super liberal. We know he was a registered Republican. Time will tell. And we'll keep all Christians in our prayers, Catholics included, that this is for the betterment of humanity.
Well, we'll see what happens, right? I mean, I would say, like, overall, I don't think this had anything to do with Donald Trump. I just don't think so. Guess we're gonna have to find. No, Patrick is not a progressive. Probably not. Pope Leo is critical of Western media's portrayal of homosexual lifestyle. He viewed these representations as being at odds with the gospel. Well, I mean, like, look, I'm not a religious wizard, right? But from what I've heard is that the Bible's not a fan of being gay. I haven't heard anything good about being gay in the Bible. Yeah, I hear a lot of bad things about it, though. I've noticed that. No, you're not. Yeah, I know, guys. Since when? I don't know. Probably about like 2,000 years ago, somewhere around there. And let's see if I can find Pope. Dude. Oh, God. And this one time in 2024, spoke out against gay marriage. He supported George Floyd, enforced COVID vax, and mass migration. I don't know exactly what this is. I guess we're going to have to find out. And let's see if there's rest. He reposted an article about a guy winning a championship. So he watches basketball. Okay, cool. And this is about some guy getting deported. Well, I guess that's it, gentlemen. We have ourselves the new Pope. What do you guys think? L Pope or W Pope? What do you think, guys? W Pope for now. Time will tell. Yeah. I mean, there is a part of me that's a little bit disappointed that they didn't. I mean, I guess there was like no way they were going to elect like a schizo pope, right? Like that Cardinal Sarah guy. Like there was like a 0% chance of that happening. But like, I was imagining this happening. Right? That'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, and yeah, this guy, I feel like this guy seems pretty mild in general. Like, this is what my viewpoint is. I think this seems like a very mild-mannered, you know, kind of traditional, centrist, like, this doesn't seem like it's a, like, Pope Francis was a pretty big shift. I think that Pope fucking Benedict was also kind of more of a shift towards traditionalism. I think this guy's kind of in the middle, I'd say. Yeah, it's a safe pick. Yeah, boring pick. Yeah, it's not a crazy pope. There's nothing else nuts going on. Yeah, less progressive. It seems that way, right? But see his reposts? I did see his reposts, but who knows whether he's running that account. I have no idea. These 4 pictures are why I have faith in Pope Leo. So this is John Paul. This is Benedict. Francis. Oh, he's got the same armor set on.
You have proven yourself. It will fulfill its duty.
Yeah, he pretty much does. Yeah. Damn. Bro, he's using the same set? Yeah, I guess so. Looking at guys around him, I don't know if it's the same guy or not. But, yeah, I have no idea. I'd say, yeah, the same loadout. Yeah, there you go. And, same cosmetics, bring back the gear. I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, I kind of liked what Pope Francis did in some ways. But I do think that, and it sounds stupid, but whenever they're all dressed up in their full raid gear, it does look cool. It does. It does. It looks cool, and it's like, why can't they look cool as well, right? Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's got the drip. Yeah, I think that people can respect the drip a little bit. But, you know, I think this guy kind of went a little bit too far with, you know, that stuff. But, you know, maybe this is like a bit of a calibration in the middle. So, yeah, raid gear. Yeah, definitely. Palpatine? Well, this guy, I mean, my understanding of this guy is that he was actually, out of even all 4 of them, to the best of my understanding, he was, like, by far the most educated, right? Like, this guy was, like, a fucking, like, level 90 wizard pope, right? And, like, the other guys, maybe not so much. He was? Yeah, he was, like, the most educated one out of all of them. Yeah, wrote books? Yeah, exactly, right? And so, he was a literal Nazi? Well, that's not so good, is it? I don't think the Pope was a Nazi, by the way. I think that's a bit much. But, yeah, an American Pope. There it is, gentlemen. Pope Leo is already destroying the forces of darkness. Oh, God. I think people should be a little bit more careful. We pray for Mr. George Floyd and his family. What's wrong with praying for George Floyd? Does George Floyd not deserve to go to heaven? I mean, come on. What if he... I thought George Floyd turned his life around. I mean, besides doing fentanyl, I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, who do they follow? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's in heaven, maybe not. I don't know, guys. I guess maybe one day, hopefully, we'll find out.
Was ist das für ein krasser Käsewürfel, Alter? Unnormal. Ich liebe Käse.
Hey, have you seen Ben anywhere? No, I haven't seen him anywhere. Sorry.
Best check.
I have the last piece you need. You will not find success alone. You will not find success alone.
Chinese stream ever. What is this?
不是你们把我挤哪去了？我的天！哥儿几个让一下位置好吗？我没位置坐啦。哎呀，一个两个，都先挪走，都先挪走。我看一下有没有不在线的，给这冒充在线的啊，给这冒充在线的有没有？看看。嗨，欢迎宝宝们，欢迎宝宝们，我是小小，睡眠不觉晓的小宝贝们。Hello， 大家好，我是泡泡。
This is fucking brilliant. Oh my god. This is insane. This is the best idea I've ever seen.
欢迎宝贝。
Let's see what this man has. That's a ganglion cyst. We can drain these, or even better, surgically remove them. Now, let's see what he does. What? He just literally crushed it with his bare hands. Savage. And it's gone for now, but these usually communicate with the joint space, which means they come right back. So a definitive solution is surgery.
You have proven yourself.
Yes.
I have saved the best for now.
Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting.
Well, I guess I'm not the only one with two left feet. So... I said, I guess I'm not the only one with two left feet. No, you're supposed to laugh. This is a practice job interview for an English company. Why would I laugh? Because he's the CEO of a dancing shoe company and you want to work for him. Yes, but it is not funny. Okay, well, I don't think it was that bad. but it definitely wasn't the funniest joke in the world. So why would I laugh? Because you want him to like you. Do you like people when they just pretend to laugh at you just to make you feel good? What? No, never do that. Gosh, that sucks. I hate that. No, I do not think I can do it, sorry. Next you are going to tell me that I cannot tell him to his face that his comb-over looks like a dead animal. Well, I guess I'm not the only one with 2 left feet. So...
Hey China, what's new with you? We found an unlimited supply of energy for like 60,000 years. Okay, first of all, don't be loud, the US can hear us. Okay, what's the story? So we discovered so much thorium, and if you don't know, it's radioactive, which means it gives off energy. Oh, it's that easy.
You have my support. Its power is eternal. That one is blessed. A blessed trade. It will fulfill its duty.
Easy? Well, we can't use it directly for energy, but we can mix it with some other stuff in a machine, and that will produce energy. And it's gonna be clean energy too, so yeah, we're even helping the planet. That is awesome. And you said 60,000 years? Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, now the only challenges is extracting the thorium and making a power plant that will start producing energy. Oh, we have so much energy! What? Someone said energy? China, I told you to stay quiet. I heard some stuff. China, you want to give me some? No, why would I? Oh, okay, China, do you want some freedom? Please don't. Hey China, what's new with you? We found an unlimited supply of energy for like 60,000 years. Okay, first of all, don't be loud, the US can hear us. Okay, what's the story?
Bro, wake him up, bro. Wake the f up. What are you doing? It was me, dumbass. Bro, wake him up, bro.
Its power is eternal.
Hmm. Oh my god! I got fucked. Because of the delay. Oh my god, I fucked up. That was crazy. I missed it.
A blessed trade.
That was crazy. I missed it.
Perhaps hire another.
Shit.
Everyone's been talking about this online, 100 versus 1 against a silverback.
Everyone's so serious about fighting this damn gorilla.
Poor guy, right?
What did the gorilla do to
What
us?
did he do?
What did he do?
Well, my question is this: how much help would you need, and could you solo, like using all your techniques? You know,
Definitely not solo. I would need a lot of help, but I think you get a bunch of guys from the NFL roster, a bunch of the heavier guys from the UFC roster, and we have that thing down in no time.
Everyone's been talking about this online, 100 versus 1.
I'll check your little bag. Your pouch. Right there. Open it up. You can't bring that gun in here, bruh. Y'all gonna put that up. And you got a knife too. I know. You have a knife? Well, you got a knife and you got a gun. Yeah, I see it.
You guys surprised?
Huh?
Are y'all surprised?
Well, I mean, people carry nowadays. I understand.
So I can't
You
have
can't.
a knife?
Either one, bro. You can't bring them in.
Okay. Is there a rooftop bar?
Yes, sir.
Can I have that up there?
No, you cannot.
What's your name?
I'm Jonathan, bro.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you too. I'll be right back.
All right, thank you. I'll check your...
This smug college kid used the dumbest logic that Charlie Kirk had ever heard to defend a criminal. So he destroyed him with his own broken logic.
Or if you invoke the Alien Invasion Act, which President Trump has, 1798 law, which allows you to expel people that are here that might be part of enemy gangs or enemy organizations that have invaded the homeland.
We can see with Joe Biden, when he tried to forgive student loan debt, he was relying on a law that was roughly 20 years old. And the Supreme Court said in that case that a president relying on a law that was passed in a time that's too different from today's times can be unconstitutional. I think that was ruled to be unconstitutional with the law only being 20 years old. That Donald Trump relying on a law that was passed in the 18th century would be very unconstitutional.
That point sounds smart. Should we get rid of the First Amendment?
I'm confused where you're going with that.
It's pretty old.
The First Amendment has
It's
been...
from 1787. Should we get rid of the abolition of slavery? That's from the 1860s. Should old laws be getting rid of? Just because it's old doesn't mean it's bad.
This smug college kid used...
Oh.
I burnt my spaghetti sauce. But hey, look on the bright side. At least I know the non-stick is working.
Ush. Dame ta. Eita. Bella pizza del ristorante.
Abortion is anything. If I...
Alright, I think I'll take a nap. I'm tired. I'll be back later for my raid tonight.